Hello everyone. So yeah, I'm recording this on my birthday and I've not been having very good days here at all. I've been forced to do quite a lot despite my illnesses. Trying to help my mom out. My mom is elderly, and so I never got to edit up the video where I actually recorded myself doing this picture, and I thought I would just show it to y'all. I actually did get it finished. I'm quite glad about that. I'm quite proud of myself. There we go. It's on camera. I'm quite glad that I managed to get this finished. And for my birthday today, I am going to try to make myself happy. I'm feeling really, really bad. I'm having heart problems and stuff. And I don't know what to do with myself in the line of art. All I know is that I want to do art. And so I'm going to do art, and I want to do it on camera with all of you, all of my artsy friends. And so I'm going to do that. And I ended up realizing that I am never going to get the free time to edit up, even just speed up and post any video that I make. So I'm having to whittle it down again, and hopefully I can do just short little, in fact, I'll even put on a little timer here. Hopefully I can do just short little videos here. Sorry. Where I just, I don't have to edit it up. I just do the video. It's kind of like a morning painting session, and I just do the video, and then, boy, these are dusty little bulbs. Dusty little Christmas lights. And I just post the raw video as is, like I'm doing today. And I plan on uploading this video, and I plan on having it go live basically New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve to everyone. And I hope you're having a good day. And since I don't know what to do exactly, I'm just going to go ahead and do this Christmas canvas, because I had all this art in my heart and I had all this life in my soul, and I don't know what happened to it. It's like it got sucked out. It's like it literally got sucked out of my soul, and I don't know what to think about that. I don't know what to do. It's like I had all this want to do art and everything, and it was there and it was alive, and it's like it was there for Christmas only. It was like it was there for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And it went away, and it's not even there for my birthday. It just went completely away. And so I don't even want to do art anymore. And I don't know why. That's very strange for me. And actually it's a little bit frightening because I'm not used to that. So yeah. Um maybe that shows how close I'm getting to the end. I don't know. I mean, I definitely take it as a sign like that, but I am going to go ahead here. And one real life edit I can do. I can pause the video, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I might as well record this. These are some really, really old calligraphy pens that they smelled absolutely horrible, but I got one in gold here and white. If it can even, there's like a glare from the window. Anyway, I'm going to see. Yeah, I had to shake them. I don't really care about the white at the moment. So I'm going to put that away. I had this like triple bagged because they smelled so bad. I'm going to see if the gold works. Oh my God, it does. It still works. Oh, yeah, and it has that real strong paint smell on it. It's still, it's dried out, but it works. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I hope I can finish this, the little star. Oh, I need to, There we go. Get my little timer going again. Yay, it's working. Just barely. You know, these Christmas lights weren't bothering me until until I had to, like, I'm actually having to stare at the paint, and I can actually see the Christmas lights. To me, look like they're vibrating, like they're flashing and vibrating. It's really bugging me. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you kind of can see the Christmas lights on the. I'm going to go ahead and put these lamps on. 1, 2, 3. There. I'm going to turn the Christmas lights off because I can't take that. Sorry. Darn, this is really dried out. This little calligraphy thing. Of course, I'm not really giving it the benefit of the doubt. I'm not really trying to prime it or anything, which I really should do. Maybe I shouldn't be wasting my time on camera doing this, but... Oh, finally. Okay. So the paint inside this is dry, but I did get some of its thickness to come out. I did get some of it to come out. So at least it's making a little ring of paint that I can kind of smear around with the calligraphy tip. I think, well, now I know why these don't smell anymore. It's because they're just basically dried out. I'm getting some really good gold there. It's just not making it all the way to the tip. I don't know if pumping it like this makes it better. If that's better, man, that smell. Or if it's... Or if actually just, you know, pressing it down once. Because I noticed that pressing it down once kind of lets the paint really flow out a lot. And pumping it, like, controls it. Makes it go slower. At least that's the way it used to be. Yeah, this is so dried out. That's unfortunate. But this is probably about 20 years old by now. So it makes sense. I should really try the white one. Okay, well, I got my questions answered with that. Should I go with a gold? Is there a gold? This is kind of gold. Yeah, there we go. I'll go with that. So I kind of automatically want to make conversation, you know. How are your holidays going? I hope they're going better than mine. Mine have always gone really, really bad in the past. And even though I don't have to worry about family this year or any of that, I'm now having to worry about health problems. In the past, I had to worry about health problems and family. So technically, this year it's been a heck of a lot better. But yeah, not exactly the happiest Christmas for me. Okay, this is supposed to be orange. We'll see. I hope your New Year's is good. Even if maybe the Thanksgiving wasn't so great and Christmas wasn't so great. I hope your New Year's is good. Something that I learned, that I learned when I was a little kid, is that life is too short to be spending it with family that doesn't like you and friends that don't like you. And it's actually a lot better. You know what? I'm going to try using this white pen here. Anyway, it's a heck of a lot better. This is another calligraphy pen. It's a Deco Color opaque paint marker. Just like this. This was a Deco Color calligraphy gold paint marker. So I'm going to try this white one and see if it blends. Maybe I should have shook the other one up more. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Well, that came out. And it is actually pretty opaque. It is pretty darn opaque. Well, I'm impressed. It actually, oh wow, it's actually wiping out the gold that I had on here. Well, this one's good. I'm keeping this. My gosh. You know what? I'm going to try shaking this gold one again and see if it... Oh my god, that stinks. Yeah, these Deco markers. Not... Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, maybe I just need to shake it some more. Hey, it's painting now. Maybe it just needed encouragement or something, you know? Well, who knew? All it took was shaking it. I like to shake it, shake it. And what I needed to do was shake it, shake it. Dear God. Will you paint? Oh my goodness. Well, it is... Well, the whole tip basically came out. There's definitely gold paint on there. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you all probably can't see it because I have the camera, the shot is pulled out way too far, but maybe if I zoomed in with the camera. Darn, and it's still, and yet I got that mess. Looks terrible. Looks truly terrible. Oh, and it smells awful. These are so stinky. Oh. The mask is not helping. Oy, oy, oy. So, you know what? I'm just going to finish the stars. I'm going to try to do a silver star. Anyway, and thankfully I'm able to remember. As I was saying, I learned as a little kid that it's just not worth it hanging out with people that don't like you and that have even declared themselves your enemies. And I actually ended up being a heck of a lot happier, and I'm just going to say this, when I was young and I was able to get away from my family and get away from the people who my family said that they were my friends, but they weren't, and I knew that they weren't, and I knew that they did not like me. And the second I was able to get away from all of these people, you know, my life went, it was actually happy for once. You know, I didn't have any friends to hang out with. I didn't have anyone else to hang out with, but you know what? And it took a while. But after not having anything to do with people who were toxic, I actually ended up getting happy. And I actually ended up thinking for myself, having my own thoughts, and realizing things that I never would have realized if I had continued hanging out with the people who I had been hanging out with. And I ended up learning things on my own that I never would have learned if I had continued having anything to do with my family and the people that my family members called my friends, you know. And that is one of the big rubs in society today. They don't want anyone, but girls especially, women especially, thinking for themselves. They don't want anyone thinking for themselves. They don't want anyone making decisions for themselves. And they don't want anyone looking at, gee, you treat me bad. Why should I have anything to do with you? I mean, would you have anything to do with a person that, put it this way, say you're dating someone and that person insults you constantly and really makes you feel bad about yourself. Would you continue dating that person? If the answer is no, then why are you having anything to do with family members that do that? Doesn't matter what excuse they give, constantly saying that you're the problem. But if they're the ones constantly saying that you're the problem, yet no matter what you do, the problem can't be fixed. Maybe it's time for the other person to go bye-bye, because no matter what you do, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough, you know? And no matter what you do, you can't fix what they say is the problem. And at some point, you end up having to realize I have to accept the problem as it is and leave it alone and try to find some happiness with the way it is, or, permanently fix the problem. I mean, there's no real two ways about it, you know? No, I see this. I see this as gold, and all this is gold. So I'm gonna take out the gold and color it in gold. I didn't even call it gold. I called it yellow, metallic yellow. But I'm gonna go ahead and oh, oh darn. Okay. I got a timer on my phone. My phone went to sleep. I was like, you're supposed to tell me when it's time. Oh, one of the problems with this is that I see it as all the same color, and I don't see a way that I can put blending into it. Although, I just, because of the disaster that is about to happen, I went and I splurged and I bought myself some Inktense pencils. Those are supposed to be permanent, and you're supposed to be able to draw on canvas with them. So I think I think I'll try the Inktense pencils on this and see if I can get some shading in. Even though it's canvas, you're not supposed to be using watercolors on this. For canvas, you're supposed to specifically be using acrylics or oils. Acrylics and oils is what even oil pastel and chalk pastel is made for a canvas, or vice versa. The canvas is made for, even chalk pastels and oil pastels, crayons. You're supposed to be using acrylics and oils on canvas. You're not supposed to be using watercolor on canvas. As far as I know, watercolor fades too easily. So yeah, that's a problem. I'm trying to decide whether or not to put these things in kind of like gold also. But I definitely see all of this in gold. So since this is going out on New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. And, you know, most people don't like hearing life advice, and I'll try to keep it to not much for this channel, because this whole channel is supposed to be, you know, for art and stuff. But I thought at least for New Year's I would say that much. So, trying to spread a little bit of happiness in what little way I can, you know. But yeah, literally look at everyone in your life like you would someone who you were dating. And if you won't allow someone who you're dating to talk about you like that, or, you know, say that kind of stuff behind your back, or think about you like that, then, you know, you shouldn't allow that with family or friends, and vice versa. Vice versa. If you would, if you won't allow family and friends to say that stuff about you, then you should not allow someone who you're dating to say that stuff about you, you know, or, like, you know, think that stuff about you. You know how they mumble behind your back and be all nasty. Well, if you're not about to let your family do that, then you shouldn't be okay with letting someone who you would date do that, you know? And if someone makes you feel bad, especially getting sick here, I found out that it actually improves your health massively. If you have any control at all, spending time and only letting people around you who say good things to you, who say good things about you, who are actually nice to you. Because life is way too short to let someone... Oh, well, the timer's off, so I gotta cut this video off. But yeah, sorry that this video was like this, but it's a New Year's video. Hopefully y'all will watch, but yeah, life is way too short to let people who hate you have anything to do with you, and for you to be hanging around anyone who clearly hates you. You know, just don't even waste your time if you have any control at all. There's a lot of people who don't have control over that, which is the norm, but there you go. I think I'll color in these two with the gold. But anyway, that's for the next video. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm going to do another video right away here, and I'm definitely going to post these. So, bye for now.